When mother of two Michelle Fournier got breast implants nearly 20 years ago, she thought it would change her life for the better.
I did it for vanity, like most women do. I was in my 20s, late 20s.
But in 2015, she started feeling sick and doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong.
I started having symptoms surrounding fatigue, swelling, itching in the breast.
Then one morning, she had to be rushed to the hospital.
I woke up one morning and I had a very engorged breast, which was later detected to have full of fluid.
She decided to remove her breast implants and the cancer was found.
When my doctor showed me my picture of it, it was definitely alarming because there was multiple tumors inside of me that mammograms didn't detect, ultrasounds didn't detect.
Doctors told her she had a rare lymphoma cancer likely caused by her textured implants. Fortunately, her lymphoma was caught early. Now Michelle worries about other women who may have the same thing and not know it.
What about these women out there that have breast implants that are walking around not knowing and not getting these real noticeable or significant symptoms?
Last November, Fournier's story received national attention on NBC Nightly News. She also started her own website and Facebook page connecting with other breast implant patients from around the world.
I want them to know that they really should be aware of what they have in their bodies.
Now Fournier and other implant survivors are demanding new guidelines and regulations, urging the FDA to make all women more aware of the risks involved.
We want the FDA to require the plastic surgeons to notify their patients of symptoms and educate them, and to hold the manufacturers accountable.
2 weeks ago, a victory for Michelle and her group of advocates. The FDA sent a letter to healthcare providers stating the Food and Drug Administration wants to increase awareness about an association between all breast implants, regardless of feeling or texture, and breast implant-associated anaplastic large cell lymphoma.
They did listen to us, and that was one of the first things we wanted to get out there so we could catch some women.
Fournier is still waiting to find out if she will have to get chemotherapy. Still, she considers herself one of the lucky ones.
Just because it has the FDA approval doesn't mean it's safe, and they should really look into other women who have had breast implants.
In Sacramento, Leticia Ordaz, KCLA 3 News.
According to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, there are 688 cases worldwide of breast implants associated with lymphoma. On March 25th and 26th, the FDA plans to hold a hearing at its headquarters in Maryland to discuss the benefits and risks of breast implants. Michelle Fournier plans to share her story and is pushing for the U.S. to ban textured implants.